Hey, hello students. So there's a few, we've been doing this Google Classroom task and everything for a few weeks now, well, several weeks. So I want to go over a few things just to remind you of what you need to do when you're doing the tasks. I'll give you an example. Basically, I joined this grade 8 classroom as with a different login and stuff, so I can see what you see as a student. So what I want to go over, just a few things that you all need to do. When you're in here, when you go to classwork, all right, if you see a colored icon, that means it's an activity you need to do. If it's gray, that's something that you've already done, you've turned in, or you have been graded on. All right. So at the top here, there's a spot here that says view your work. If you want to see your grades, you click view your work. Okay, you can see this Darren Heil is only getting a 19% in the class. Basically, I have not done very many activities. I've done one, and I've been graded on 2. All right. If you have a missing activity, that means something you need to do. All right. If you have a grade here, you can look at you can view the details. I got 5 out of 6 out of that one, not bad. Now this one I have a 0 out of 20. If you have a 0 on an activity, if it is not a test, you can't redo your test. But if another activity you have a 0 out of 20, or even like a 1 out of 20, all right, you can go back and redo it. That basically means you did not do anything. So, and I gave you a grade of 0, most likely. So you can go to the view details. You can click on the document that you need to do for that activity, fill it in, complete the answers. Once you get it done to how you want to do it, all right, then you will click the, all right, you can then click the turn in button here at the top. You can turn it at the top of the document that you're filling in, answering questions on, or you can click the resubmit button. You click resubmit and turn in. All right, that'll turn in your refreshed new document. All right, you might need, if you need to unsubmit it first to be able to open that document, that's fine too. All right, so you have to click the turn in button. Now that goes for all your classwork. All right, let's say this one is, I haven't done this one yet. It's newly assigned. Missing comes up when it is late. Assigned means that it is up and you have to do it. So if you want to go to this one, now you didn't get I didn't get the copied document that you have to complete. So here, click, if you see this, click, and you didn't get the document that you need to fill in, answer the questions on, you click make a copy, and that'll make a copy of the document for you if you're missing it. All right, once that is copied, you can then open it up and complete it. So here, I can then open it up, answer the questions, and then once I have answered the questions, again, there should be a turn it in button that comes up here. I'll hit turn it in, or in this part, I can hit turn it in, right? So turn it in, turn in, and that'll tell the teacher, me or any of your other teachers on Google Class that you're doing this for, it'll tell your teacher that you have completed the work and that teacher needs to then grade the work. All right. Now, if you accidentally turn in a blank paper, all right, then you can always unsubmit and you can redo it. All right. There's also a part here, if you're going to add photos of your work, that's where you put you can add or create, and you can add a link, add a file, all right, add a video, all right, if you're adding photos or something to your work. All right. So I hope this helps you understand how you need to turn in the paperwork, how you can redo some of the work. Remember, if you have a 0 on something, you can still, there's going to be, there's no extra credit for you, but you can go back and redo those papers that you have 0s on and hopefully get a better grade for it and increase your work. So again, keep track of your grades and your work by clicking View Your Work, and you'll see what's missing and what you need to do. Hopefully this number will get closer and closer to 100 the more work you do and the more work I can grade. But remember, turn in the work. Click Turn In so I know to check it. All right? So thank you, and hope you have a good week, and see you soon, hopefully. All right?